first part of our virtual lessons coming to us all from our homes where we're stuck practicing for the next few weeks. But I still wanted to share some information with you that you can be working on in addition to all the things that we've had in class already. We're going to talk today about teaching your dogs a sit indication. Your dogs have already been introduced to the down indication, but we're going to transfer those skills onto a sit indication. So down indications are used mostly for container searches or searches that are down low to the ground, but it is useful to have a different kind of indication for your dog to identify that the source of the odor is coming from up high. In AKC, our max height in the master level for hides is 5 feet high. And so a lot of times dogs' behavior is different when odor is really high, and it's nice for you to have already established a different kind of indication for that. So we're going to work on a sit indication. To do that, you'll need your odor obedience box that you've been practicing with. You'll need your scent cocktail, and you'll need to identify a height that's appropriate for your dog to get a good sit. It may be a little bit higher than you think it should be. For average sized dogs, it's going to be about your average dining room chair, kitchen chair. For giant breeds, you're looking at something that's more like a bar stool or even a kitchen counter. For the little dogs, sometimes a step stool is a good choice, or you can stack up some books. I usually like to give a couple Harry Potter books as reference for that because it's something we all have at home. And if you think my dog is books 6 and 7 or 5, 6, and 7, that usually gets those heads up high. So you want it just high enough so that their noses, when they stick their noses in the hole, is elevated and that butt almost kind of naturally wants to come to the ground. So the first step of this, put your box on its elevated platform and give your dog its search command and just see what happens. Give them some opportunity to explore this new thing. Obviously at the very beginning, just a nose in the box is going to get a click, and then we can start shaping that down behavior, that sit behavior. Some dogs, all that they need is a little tap on the tail end to get that tail to drop. Some dogs you're going to need to cue a sit, and some dogs are just naturally going to offer this because they're brilliant and they just figure out, oh, I'm supposed to do something now. So give your dog space to work that problem out and give them the opportunity to explore that before you start kind of over cueing. Most dogs pick this up extremely quickly because we teach the sit first, teach the down first. The down is much harder. The sit is actually much easier for most dogs. If your dogs are not doing the down with the nose in the box indication at this step, I'd still recommend practicing this so that you get some good exposure to high hides versus low hides. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab my dog. All right, Bentley is here, and he's going to show us what his sit indication looks like. He is going to get very tired of me talking while he's indicating, but you can see he kind of has a nice stretch. He keeps his head nice and focused and in that hole, and his butt is on the ground, and you can very clearly see that there's something high up going on. Ready? Search. Yes, good boy. This climb is about the right height for him. It's just about the right height of his shoulders. Good boy. But if we use something higher, you can kind of see how he stretches and still tells me with a sit that something is high. Good. You can stop. All right, this hide is going to be just a little out of reach for Bentley, but you can see how he addresses it and how it might come in handy later. He still goes up to get to the source, and then he holds his sit and his gaze up there. Do one more time, search. Yes, good boy. This does come in handy mostly in your interior and exterior searches because, again, we're going to have our hides placed way up high, and it is nice for our dogs to be able to tell us that something is up high or down low in case the judge asks that dreaded question, where? Work on this week, and if you have any questions, let me know.